What's up? This is your boy Mr. T Money 1993 back with another video. Just got through watching Mr. 12th Man's video a little bit ago. 12th Man, Mr. 12th Man fan, whatever your name is. Um, Again, you proving that you don't know that much about my Panthers. You need to. You said first of all, you start off with John Beason and Thomas Davis was hurt, which was wrong. Thomas Davis actually had his first healthy year that he's had in some years. And you said we had nobody else good or who was getting tackles on our team. Excuse me, Thomas Davis definitely had over 100 tackles. Yeah, what was it, 106, 118, something like that. He was getting tackles. We got one of the best defensive end tandems in the league. We had him last year, we got him again this year, and that's Charles Johnson and Greg Hardy, who each had who each had more than 10 sacks. I think they were the third tandem in the league. The only tandem that was better than them was the Bengals, the Ravens with, or not Ravens, Broncos with Elvis Dummerville and Von Miller, which Elvis Dummerville plays for the Ravens, and then Charles Johnson and Greg Hardy. Then also we had DeJuan Edwards on the inside who had 6 sacks and was pretty good on his side on the at defensive tackle. This year we added Star, Latulelu, or whatever, however you say his name, Latulele at the other defensive tackle. We got Kawan Short at the other defensive tackle. John Beason is back healthy, and even if John Beason was to get hurt, we got Chase Blackburn from the Giants. He's got 2 rings, and we drafted AJ Klein, who we called down in Carolina, Luke Kuechly 2.0. He's instinctive like Luke Kuechly, but he's not as fast as Luke Kuechly. Luke Kuechly is faster in my opinion. But other than that, so we're good if we get hurt at linebacker this year. Now you said again, you was making it seem like our corners aren't really to be respected. Okay, Josh Norman was a good cover corner last year, and he lost his spot for a little bit, but that was only because he wasn't as good in the run support, which he's worked on this year. If you look this year, he was preseason defensive player of the year for Fox Sports. He had 4 picks in the preseason, and we had 13, 14 turnovers as a team. You wanted to talk about us only scoring defensive touchdowns in the Seahawks game. You're right. Our offense struggled. That's probably one of Cam's worst games in his career. But you do realize that our defense actually can win games, aka check the Ravens game where we scored 21 points on defense, 7 points on special teams. So kick returning, I don't know. Y'all better find out how y'all gonna deal with Ted again. Because Ted again, I remember seeing highlights of him with the 49ers killing y'all. When was it? Last year or the year before? So I gotta worry about him. And yeah, we only had 12 points, but we didn't have as many weapons as we have this year. And our offense was different. Last year we was running more of the read option kind of thing, which wasn't really working. Steve Smith even said he felt like Rob Chudzinski tried to do that just because he wanted a head coaching job. This year we went back to smash mouth football like we did later in the season last year with DAngelo. Actually, DAngelo wasn't even a feature back last year when we played y'all. Jonathan Stewart was. So we got DAngelo running the ball, which is going to open up our play actions, especially with y'all linebackers who's kind of weak in pass coverage. So we're going to have them confused and shaken up. Yes, y'all got Earl Thomas at safety, but I feel like he's too small for Greg Olsen. Armini Edwards wasn't as good of a receiver as he was this year. He's definitely improved. We didn't have Ted again last year, play receiver. We didn't have Dominique Hickson from the Giants to play receiver last year. You talked about us missing Chris Gamble. I think that was the first video you made about us. Chris Gamble missed a lot of last year, so we already was used to playing without him. Josh Thomas is one of our other corners we got, who's good in run support. He's a good physical player. You also never mentioned, I don't think, DJ Moore, who we signed from the Bears, who's also a good cover corner. He can guard slot receivers. He made plays for the Bears last year, and he made plays for us this year. He had a pick against the Ravens and took it back. You didn't talk about Charles Godfrey making the switch from strong safety to free safety, which is taking, thank God, Nakamura out of our secondary, even though I think he got hurt in the preseason and is out for the year.